Hey, what's up, patrons? This is another patron exclusive video. And tonight's patron exclusive video is going to be one that I kind of just thought up on the spot. And I want to put it up there because I just watched the movie for the first time last night. If you follow me on social media, you saw that I purchased this movie in my last shopping trip when I made the rounds at FYE and Walmart and all that. And I finally watched it last night, and I kind of want to talk about what I think about it, and I would love to hear what you guys think about it. So, without further ado, we're going to be reviewing the film Freaky. This was, I believe it first came out last year, if I'm not mistaken, limited release in the fall, and then if I'm correct, or it might have been early this year, I don't know. It's not even a year old. And it is from Christopher Landon, who brought us Happy Death Day to You, as the director. And it stars Catherine Newton and Vince Vaughn. And that's really all you need to know before we get into the plot. So basically, quick plot synopsis is there is the Blissfield Butcher, played by Vince Vaughn. And you get this nice opening that's very reminiscent of like almost like a Friday the 13th. And, you know, a couple of teenagers doing dumb stuff, getting together. He shows up, kills them all, and that's your introduction to the butcher. And don't worry, I won't get like into like heavy spoilers or anything like that if you haven't seen the movie. After that, you're introduced to Millie, played by Catherine Newton, which she's like almost like outcasted. She's different. Her friends are different. She doesn't have like a lot of friends. She's not popular. I didn't really buy everyone picking on her though, because she is very pretty, and I don't know why it was like all these guys were all like, oh, gross, like, ooh, like no one wants to touch her. And I'm like, she's pretty. What are you talking about? But I digress there. So that was a little hard to believe, but it's homecoming, and the Blissfield Butcher from the beginning of the movie came into contact with a dagger that I think is called Ladola, if I'm not mistaken. And he finds her. Well, he doesn't find her. He happens upon her, chases her, stabs her with Ladola, and at midnight, they switch bodies. It's really weird, and it has to do with the dagger. So we wake up. Catherine Newton is now in Vince Vaughn's body. Vince Vaughn is now in Catherine Newton's body. And she has 24 hours to stab him with the dagger to get him in her body with the dagger to get her body back. And that's the plot of the movie. First and foremost, I want to say, dude, Vince Vaughn killed it. He is hilarious in this movie. And I just imagine what that conversation was like. Like, Vince, we want you to be in this movie. And you know, here's the story idea, and we're really excited and blah, blah, blah. Now we need you to act like a 17-year-old girl for about an hour and a half. That's not easy. The fact that he pulls that off and does it in spades is just a testament to his acting, because that would definitely be difficult. But I mean, it's so funny. I love the scene when they're in the kitchen of the school, I believe it is, and she in Vince Vaughn's body is like doing like the school cheer and mascot dance, and then doing the shake bitches, and I'm just like, oh my god, it was hilarious. There's also a scene with her crush in the back seat of a car, but she's in Vince Vaughn's body, like about to kiss her crush, but Vince Vaughn's body language, I mean, it's so funny. His mannerisms, his body language, he literally like totally acts like a 17-year-old. You know, it's all these eye rolls and like and stuff like that. I mean, it's just great. It's great. So the acting is awesome. I really liked her friends. I'm trying to remember her friends' names. Josh and Ryla. Yeah, Ryla, I think. No. That's the girl that dies, Ryla. I can't remember her other friend's name. She doesn't get a ton to do, but Josh is hilarious. There's this whole scene of him telling his mom that he's straight. And like Vince Vaughn, the Blissfield Butcher in Catherine Newton's body is there, and she's like laughing at him, and his mom's like, "You're a lot of things, Joshua, but straight isn't one of them." And I just thought like there were some really laugh out loud moments with him when they're getting chased, and he's like, you're black, I'm gay, we're gonna die. Like, it was really, really funny. I really enjoyed the kind of on the nose like humor and uh, meta self awareness of horror movies too, because obviously that line is addressing stereotypes in horror movies. So I really enjoyed that. There's some really cool kills in here too, especially the end. I really like how the film ends. At first, when I saw what it was leading up to, after what you think is the ending, I was like, okay, I don't know if this is going on a little too long. And then the ending happened, and I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. They did well with it. So I really did enjoy the ending. But like I said, there are some really cool kills in here, especially the wood top shop teacher, which he was a dick. So I genuinely do not give a fuck. He deserved to die, no matter who was doing the killing. So I was totally fine with that. Um, but yeah, I mean, you get a very similar feel that you get with like you got with Happy Death Day. Well, both of those films, and that's very, like I said, very self-aware, um, very funny. Some good like slasher. Hold on, there's a fly. Damn fly. Some good slasher moments, some really cool chase scenes, some really good gore at times. But I think the thing about this movie that it just ended up being a movie that I really, really enjoyed was the comedy and the acting. I mean, the comedy is so good, whether it's making fun of itself or not. It's so good. Whenever they try comedy, it works. And the acting was really, really, really good. The standouts being Vince Vaughn, Catherine Newton, and her friend Josh. I thought they were the three best actors in the film. Um, Overall, I have really no complaints with the movie. The only question I have is Christopher Landon has talked about continuing the movie, and with the way the movie ends, it's very final. I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like it's very final. So I don't know how you would do that. He's also talked about it being in the same universe as Happy Death Day and hopes to one day have Millie and Tree cross paths. Again, totally open to the idea, but this movie was not left open ended at all. Like it really, really wasn't. And I love I love the last line too. It's so cheesy and on the nose. Um, but overall, I really, really enjoyed Freaky, guys. If you haven't seen Freaky, I would pick it up. I know it's on HBO Max now, too. Of course, right after I buy it on Blu ray. But regardless, it's a movie I liked. It was a blind buy, but I trusted Christopher Landon, and my trust was rewarded because I really, really enjoyed Freaky. And I recommend it to you guys if you have not seen it. This is definitely a must own, I think. I think that if you're a fan of Happy Death Day, you will like this movie. They're just, the DNA is there throughout. So yeah, Freaky. I really enjoyed Freaky. And now you guys know. So, thank you for watching this. And this is Nick at the Lost River Drive-In, unlisted, patron exclusive, pulling out.